So in today's video, I got you guys with the top 5 long-range loadouts you should be using in Warzone right now. Last week, we did a top 5 SMGs video, and you guys seem to really enjoy that. So I figured, why not give you some long-range AR meta builds for you guys to use as well. Before we get into that, I want to shout out these 3 people for commenting on my last video. If you guys would ever want to shout out in a future video of mine, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button and go down below and comment your opinions of the video. Like I said, we got the top 5 meta long-range loadouts for you guys today, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to start you guys off with the absolute meta assault rifle in Warzone right now, which is going to be the bar from Vanguard. Now, the bar has a lot of good things about it, 1 being the distance and 2 being the fire rate. I highly recommend you guys be using the bar right now. If you're not, this is one of the best assault rifles in Warzone right now. As you guys can see, it has a really fast time to kill of about 750 milliseconds, which definitely puts it up in the meta for Warzone right now. I'm going to go ahead and pop up my loadout for the bar on screen for you guys right now. And before we get into the next loadout, I want to make sure you guys do drop a like on the video. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button for me. I would really appreciate it. So for the next loadout, we've got the XM4 from Black Ops Cold War. Now, the XM4 has been one of my favorite assault rifles basically ever since it was put into the game. The XM4 is definitely still a top tier assault rifle you guys should definitely be using right now. Before we get into the loadout for that, I want to let you guys know that all of these gameplays and all of my clips come directly from my streams over at twitch.tv/swayman. If you guys enjoyed these gameplays, go drop a follow over on the Twitch. Come say what's up in my chat. I would love to see you guys over there, man. So for the XM4, we're going to have about a 750 millisecond time to kill, which is just like the bar. The only difference is going to be that the XM4 doesn't have quite as much range. But overall, the XM4 is still a great assault rifle to be using. The 60-round mag is amazing for trios and quads. You basically never have to reload this thing in a fight. And this is going to be the loadout that I'm using for the XM4 on screen right now. And we're going to go ahead and get into the next loadout I have for you guys. So for our next loadout, we've got the STG from Vanguard. Now, I know the STG has been a meta assault rifle for a while, but a lot of people haven't been using it because of the nerf in the last update. But I just want to let you guys know that it is definitely still a top 5 assault rifle, if not a top 3. I still think the STG is the best Vanguard assault rifle. I'm just the most comfortable when I'm using the STG. And overall, the 50-round magazine is great for trios and quads on Rebirth Island. And it has basically no recoil. It's super easy to hit your shots with this gun. And the mobility for an assault rifle on the STG is crazy. And overall, it has about a 750 millisecond time to kill, which makes it contend in the meta pretty well. I don't think the STG could be taken out of the meta no matter what Call of Duty tries to do to the gun in terms of nerfs. I think the STG will just always be one of the best assault rifles in the game. I'm going to go ahead and pop up my STG build on the screen for you guys right now. And then we're going to go ahead and get into the next loadout that I have for you guys. For the next loadout, we have one of my favorite assault rifles that was ever put into Warzone, which is going to be the AK-47 from Cold War. This gun has been one of the best assault rifles in Warzone ever since it was added into the game. It's gone through a few buffs and nerfs throughout the months, but overall, it is definitely still one of the best guns in the game. When it comes to range, when it comes to damage at long range, the AK-47 is just a no-brainer assault rifle that everybody needs to be using. If you like to play aggressive, the AK-47 is great for you because it has really good mobility for an assault rifle. And it also has insane range if you're somebody that likes to sit back and kind of play the game slower. The AK-47 is for you as well. The AK-47 is overall just a great assault rifle. No matter what your play style, you will be successful if you're using this gun. The AK-47 has about a 750 millisecond time to kill with a damage range of about 40 meters, making it a top contender in the long range meta. Definitely be sure you guys are still using this right now. We're going to go ahead and pop up my AK loadout on the screen for you guys right now. And then we're going to go ahead and get into the next long-range class that I have for you.
Hold hands. He's in the corner.
Bullshit. He's cheating.
Next up, we have a loadout that is pretty slept on right now, which is going to be the Cooper Carbine from Vanguard. The Cooper Carbine is a long-range assault rifle that feels like an SMG in your hands. The mobility on this gun is crazy. As you guys can see in the clips, I'm hopping around and sliding with this gun like it's an SMG, but the range on it is like an assault rifle. It's one of the most fun guns to use in Warzone. If you guys haven't been using the Cooper Carbine yet, I highly recommend you try it out. It got a little bit of a buff in the most recent update, which brought it back up into the meta. I would say this gun is definitely a top 5 long-range gun based off of just the mobility, and the 60-round magazine it has is insane for trios and quads. Like you can see in these clips, I'm just beaming kids off the roof right now. The range on this gun is really, really good for it to be somewhat a SMG type of a gun. And if you guys haven't used it yet, I'm going to go ahead and pop up my loadout on the screen for the Cooper right now. And it has about a 750 millisecond TTK as well, so it is definitely up in the meta. Next up, we have one of my favorite assault rifles in Warzone right now, which is going to be the Krig 6 from Cold War. The Krig 6 has one of the easiest recoil patterns to control in all of Warzone right now. As you guys can see in these clips, I'm just beaming kids on top prison right now. The gun literally does not move when you're shooting it. I would highly recommend you guys use the Krig if you haven't in a while, because it is definitely back in the meta. I was frying with this gun on Rebirth Island today, getting these clips for the video. I really enjoyed the Krig. I haven't used it in a while, but after today, it is definitely back in my rotation. The Krig 6 has about a 700 to 750 millisecond time to kill, depending on the range, but the Krig 6 does also have very good range, as well as a 60-round magazine that is perfect for trios and quads. As always, man, you don't want to be reloading after every gunfight. So I'm going to go ahead and pop up my loadout for the Krig 6 on screen for you guys right now. And that is going to be the final loadout I have for you guys in today's video, man. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And make sure you guys go down and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that as well. Also, leave a comment on any future videos you guys want me to make, and also any guns that I might have left out in this video. I really appreciate the support on my last few videos. It means a lot to me. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.
By Swedish, by whatever his name's back. He got 17 kills.
You could just call me Daddy if you can't pronounce my name.
Oh, wow. Here,
is there some guns I can pick up? Is there some guns I can pick up?
Yeah, there's... Oh, shit, there's one on me. Ah, damn.
They fought their team back. Right here. Let the master go to work.
I got a job as soon as I...
And he's dropping a 20 piece.
Get him.
Behind
you.
No, we did it.
Son.
Oh, no, we did it. Yeah.
Pop that UAV and get them plates.
He's dead. There ain't no way he's getting in that without the gas.
Yes, sir. Good job.
21 piece kill, baby.